Looks like the green garbage has been collected. It's all empty. So what we have now, brochachos, is because we've sold our back property, we now have bought another house. So we haven't moved yet. So I've got all the vans parked out the front now because we don't own the back property, so we can't use it. But I've now got to grab all my bodyboarding stuff from Shaz's van. Ooh. Taking the old girl today. So as you know, I bought this old girl probably around about 3 months ago, and I'm not going to say too much about this one. Not yet, anyway. I better shut Shaz's van, or I might lose the bodyboard. So this old girl doesn't have the luxury of central locking, so everything's manual. Even the window winders. I think that's, oh, it's bubbles. Yeah. So I got me drone today just in case there's some whales. And of course, brochachos, I've got my GoPro. Oh, we're going in style today. So the interesting thing about moving is we're actually moving another 20 minutes away from the beach. So I already live about half an hour from the beach, and now I'm moving another 20 minutes away. So that kind of sucks. Just means I've got to get up earlier. So I've only had one surf probably in the last month or so. And that was at Urban Surf. So mainly because of my back. The surf hasn't been great anyway. Every time I've sort of had an opportunity to surf, it's been pretty shit. So so today I'm hoping it's a little different. So it's Friday morning, about 7:30. And just going to go into the into my local beaches today and see what's going. There's a little bit of swell today. The swell's dropping off for the weekend, so I thought today's my only real chance to get in there and have a surf. So we'll do the rounds, see if there's a surf, and hopefully, yeah, have a good day. Well, have a good morning anyway, because I've got to get back and keep packing so we can move. Anyway, brochachos, I'll catch you at the beach. Oh dear, We're 5 minutes into the drive and we've got a crane on the road. Oh bro, Charchos, the traffic this morning is insane. Let there be waves. Let's see what we got. Well, she's a pretty miserable day, but it's not a big deal if there's surf. Plenty of car parks, bro, Charchos, plenty. I'll back into the, not a bad spot this. Well, here we are. Let's have a little look. See what the surfing gods have dished up. Oh man, she looks tiny. I knew it was going to be small. I didn't know it was going to be that small. Very disappointing. Might have to go for a drive and see if I can find a wave. Oh, this is very, very depressing, bro, Charchos. If it's not a back injury keeping me out of the water, it's the lack of surf. So once again, I've got to sort of travel and try to find a wave. Ah, dear, oh dear. Well, this is the last beach. If there's no decent surf here, then I'm going to head home. So I go for a little bit of a walk and see what Merewether Beach has got. It's pretty frustrating. It seems this is winter, so there's normally pretty good surf in winter, and sadly every time I attempt to go for a surf, it's crap. But so it's not great today at any beach, but hopefully the wind looks like it's sort of swinging a fair bit as well. It's gone from slightly offshore to cross shore, so, and it is going onshore pretty early, so it might turn early and then really turn to shit. There's a couple of lines coming through here. Gonna head out because, to be honest, it's clean. It's just filling up a bit and it doesn't seem to be very powerful. But in saying that, it's kind of that day where I can just sit out there and just chill with the guys. I don't know any of them, but I'm sure we'll start chatting because there's a bit of a lull between the waves. So it's one of those days where I'm probably going to just enjoy being in the water more than the quality of the surf. But you never know. This beach is funny at times. When the tide changes, the waves either get better or worse. So I'm hoping they get better. So this is really my only chance to surf this weekend because the swell's going absolutely dying. So what's been happening with the back, bro Charchos, is my lower back was really bad, and it's gone right up into my shoulder blade now on my left hand side, so kind of makes it really hard to sleep. And yeah, it's just a part of getting old. So I've still got a stack of wax on the old girl, or new girl. I hope she's nice and sticky today. It's always the same feeling when I'm heading out for a surf, that anticipation of not knowing what it's going to be like and hoping it's going to be good. So she looks a little slow, but as I said, sometimes just being out there in the water is a blessing, bro chachos. You know, what am I going to do? Go home, have a coffee, and you know, be frustrated all day because I didn't surf? Yep. So I'm not going to do that, but I'll tell you what, the water's fresh. Whew. So the board's still a little bit slippery. I cannot believe the amount of wax I put on this. Well, there's a hell of a rip. Yeah, pushing you north. Hell of a rip. Was at least half a dozen out when I first came out, but there's only 4 of us now. But it's really peaceful out here today. It's the waves are sort of pretty smooth and it's not rough. It's just a beautiful day. Didn't have much on it. I'm glad I came out. Like, there's 5 guys, including me, all out, and you know, there's plenty of waves. About probably 3 foot on the sets, which is about what it was supposed to be. Bit of a funny swell directions northeast, which is very strange for the east coast of Australia, certainly this part of the world. A couple more brochachos on. My back's fried. One more. Ah, dear idea. Trying to get one more. I feel like I've surfed for 5 hours. Would have been lucky to be an hour and a half. Another product that I got with my board was this leash. Man, it's easily the best leash I've ever had. It feels really good on the arm and it's not coming off. Anyway, believe it or not, I still need more wax on my board. Oh, what a session. I really struggled out there this morning. I haven't because of my back, I haven't been able to do any training or any cardio work or anything, so I really felt it today, and my back about halfway through the session, yeah, got really sore. So yeah, so the waves were okay, they weren't too bad. But yeah, the old back, I'm struggling at the moment. So yeah, I've tried everything, physio, you name it, but nothing seems to help. I've sort of not done any training for a few weeks. I feel yeah, I feel pretty bad just not training. I just feel, yeah, like I packed on about 50 kilo. Probably have. Okay, well that's me done today, bro chachos. So yeah, it's Friday. It's probably around about 11 o'clock now, so it's turned out to be quite a nice day considering it was supposed to rain today. It was a bit miserable when we first sort of pulled up, but now it's quite nice. But yeah, today was an unusual day because it was sort of a northeast swell. We don't get a lot of northeast swells in Newcastle, and yeah, the wind was more south than west. Offshore's west here, so it was more south, which means it was blowing kind of cross shore. There was there's a few lumpy 3-footers, I suppose, but I guess the main thing is I finally got out for a surf. I feel better for it, even though my back's a little bit tender now. But it's always good to get out in the water, even if it's just a short surf. I usually surf for between, I'd say, 2 to 3 hours as a normal rule. But yeah, lately with my back, I've been sort of doing maybe an hour and a half, which is, still okay. I still enjoy it. But yeah, I just can't wait for the back to heal so I can actually, stay out there a little longer and, have a bit more fun. Anyway, bro chachos, that's it from me today. I probably won't go for a surf tomorrow or Sunday. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for coming along for the ride today and allowing me to share with you a few moments of my day. Sometimes the sun doesn't always shine and the waves aren't always pumping, but it's always good to spend some time with my bro chachos. Adios, amigos.